Today we will learn English with a simple, beautiful story and easy words.
We will listen to the story, learn useful phrases, and practice retelling it in clear English.
A good story for learning English is short, clear, and full of feeling. It uses common words and repeats helpful sentences. Our story has all of that, and it also has a kind message. Let's start together and enjoy it step by step.
The story is called The Blue Umbrella. It takes place in a small town with a busy market. You will hear everyday phrases you can use in real life. Listen for the rhythm, because repetition will help you remember.
One rainy morning, a girl named Mina walked through the market. She worked at a bakery and carried a basket of warm bread. The rain was soft, the streets were shiny, and people hurried under colorful umbrellas.
Near the fruit stall, Mina saw a small blue umbrella on the ground. It was closed and a little wet, but it looked special. On the handle there was a thin ribbon and a tiny silver bell that made a gentle sound.
Mina picked it up and said, "Someone lost this." She looked left and right. She did not see anyone searching. She decided to find the owner. She held the umbrella carefully and walked to the nearest shop.
She asked the tailor, "Excuse me, is this your umbrella?" The tailor smiled and said, "No, not mine, but what a kind question." He pointed toward the tea stall. "Ask Mr. Khan, he knows everyone."
Mina went to Mr. Khan and asked the same question. "Is this your umbrella?" Mr. Khan shook his head. "No, dear. I saw a schoolboy running that way. Maybe it belongs to him." The bell rang softly as Mina moved on.
She reached the school gate. A boy with a heavy bag stood near the wall. Mina asked, "Is this your umbrella?" The boy said, "No, I don't have one, but I saw an old man talking about a blue umbrella near the bookshop."
Mina hurried to the bookshop. An old man sat by the door reading. She asked, "Is this your umbrella?" He smiled kindly. "Not mine," he said, "but a young girl was here earlier. She cried because she lost a small blue umbrella. She went to the library."
The library was quiet and warm. A librarian whispered hello. In a corner, a girl held her face in her hands. Mina walked softly and said, "Hello, I think I found something." She showed the blue umbrella.
The girl looked up. Her eyes grew wide. "That is my umbrella," she said. "My grandmother gave it to me." "Thank you." She took it carefully and hugged it like a friend. The tiny bell rang again, bright and light.
Mina smiled. "I am happy I found you," she said. "What is your name?" The girl answered, "I'm Sarah. I was scared because it is special to me." She wiped her tears and stood a little taller.
Sarah explained, "My grandmother said this umbrella is small, but it brings big shade and big courage. When I hold it, I feel brave." Mina listened and felt warm inside. A simple object had a big meaning.
They walked back through the market together. Sarah waved the umbrella like a blue flag. People noticed and cheered a little, because kindness is easy to see. Mr. Khan smiled and said, "Good job, Mina." The tailor clapped softly.
At the bakery, Mina told her boss what happened. He said, "You carried bread and carried a good heart." He gave Mina and Sarah fresh rolls as a small gift. They laughed, took a bite, and the rain slowed to a mist.
That is the story. It is simple, but it teaches big ideas. Ask polite questions, look carefully, listen to others, and return what is lost. It also gives us useful English patterns you can use every day.
Let's notice some helpful phrases from the story. Excuse me, is this your... Not mine. I saw someone. Maybe it belongs to. Thank you. I am happy I found you. These are short, friendly lines for daily life.
We also heard common past tense verbs: saw, found, asked, said, went, gave, smiled, cried, held, walked, felt. Notice how they help us tell what happened first, next, and last. The past tense makes the timeline clear.
Here is a quick retelling you can copy. First, Mina found a blue umbrella in the market. Then she asked different people. Next, she learned a girl lost it. After that, she went to the library. Finally, she returned it and everyone felt happy.
We can practice 2 useful questions and answers. Question: Is this your umbrella? Answer: No, it's not mine. Another pair: Where did you see it? Answer: I saw it near the bookshop. These lines are short and strong.
Let's keep some vocabulary in our pockets. Umbrella, a tool to keep you dry in rain. Market, a place with many small shops. Ribbon, a thin strip of cloth. Librarian, a person who helps you find books. Courage, the feeling that helps you act when you are afraid.
The feelings are also easy to understand. Mina was curious, then hopeful, then happy. Sarah was sad, then surprised, then brave and thankful. Words for feelings make stories alive. Sad, happy, worried, calm, brave, proud.
Why is this the best kind of story for learning English? It is short and full of action. It repeats key phrases. It uses clear, everyday words. It creates pictures in your mind. When a story paints a picture, the words stay longer.
You can make the story your own. Change the object: a blue umbrella, a red scarf, a small wallet, a lost notebook. Keep the same language patterns. Ask polite questions, follow clues, and end with a kind moment. The structure carries your English forward.
Notice the sound of some words. Found and ground are easy to hear. Rain, train, and again can make a rhyme in many accents. When sounds repeat, your memory grows stronger. That is a friendly trick of simple stories.
Also notice connectors that guide the listener. First, then, next, after that, finally. These little words are like street signs for your sentences. They keep the listener calm because they always know where the story is going.
If you want mini practice, you can tell the story in 3 lines. Mina found a blue umbrella. She asked people in the market. She returned it to Sarah at the library. Short practice builds strong confidence.
You can also expand with details: the bell on the handle, the warm bread, the quiet library, the soft rain. Small details make simple English rich without making it hard. 1 detail per sentence is enough for clarity.
Let's end with the message of the story. A small act of honesty can make a big day brighter. When you speak with care and use polite words, your English and your heart both grow.
And that is why this is the best kind of story for learning English. It teaches language and kindness at the same time. The story stays with you, and the phrases are ready for your daily life.
Now, very shortly, here is what we have learned in this video. We learned a simple story, useful phrases for asking and answering, and an easy way to retell events with clear steps.
Very shortly, we have learned to use everyday words, common past tense verbs, helpful connectors like first and finally, and a kind message that makes our English strong and memorable.